Hey everybody, welcome. It's me, Stephanie Watson, your psychic medium from We Are Tree. And this is the video I've been promising you, the smudging video. I hope this has been quite the project. This is like the 10th or 12th time that I'm recording this. Just, oh my gosh, you have no idea. But hopefully this is the keeper. Please let it be the keeper. So anyway, smudging. Why would you want to smudge? Well, there's a lot of reasons you might want to smudge. You might want to clear your area, clear your space. You may want to bring something in, such as health, wealth, prosperity, tranquility, peace, love. There's a lot of different reasons that you might want to smudge. What smudging is, it is the physical manifestation of your intent. So, having said that, if your intent isn't clear or strong or in agreement between your head and your heart, well, you're pretty much just putting smoke in the air. It's not really going to do much for you. So your intent needs to be clear, strong, and in agreement, not only with yourself, but for anyone else who happens to be involved in the smudge. Say you're going to smudge somebody's house for them. If their intent isn't the same as yours, well, you're just making their house smell like whatever you're burning. That's all there is to it. So intent, extremely important. As with all metaphysical work, intent is extremely important. So I'm just going to show you quickly how I smudge. It's not anything great. This is Palo Santo that I'm going to use, and oh, I absolutely adore this. I don't use sage in the house. My husband can't stand the smell of sage. So I use Palo Santo. It is a very lovely, clean scent. It's a hardwood, I guess from somewhere in South America, Palo Santo, right? And you want to make sure you have the redness, you see? See that? So it's smoking really well. And this is just a little dish that I snagged from my daughter. She used to burn incense in it, so I knew it was okay for smudging. Whatever you use, you want to make sure that it's fire safe. Because people, this is smoke. This is fire. Want to make sure, right? So I like this because it has a little handle and I don't burn my little fingies. When you're smudging, you just kind of want to get it all over, okay? You can use a feather. A lot of people use a feather to spread it. I just use my hand because I'm just simple and easy. And you just want to get it all over. Like, corners. Corners are important. Here, let me, behind the door, up and down. And all the while, have your intent. What is my intent while I'm doing this? My intent is to clear the space. Make it nice and neutral. I'm making it neutral because this is my practice room. This is where I bring people. I play the bowls for them. I do psychic readings here. I do workshops, meditations, and I want this to be a nice neutral space so that whatever energy we bring in for whatever we are doing that day, it's not impeded by any residual energy that may still be around. Right? So see how nice that smoke is? Oh, and it smells so good. I wish you had smell-o-vision. Oh, it smells so good. It's just a clean, clean scent. It smells so lovely. So again, I use my hands. I get it everywhere, up and down, every place. So that is how I smudge. It's not rocket science, people. It's kind of easy, okay? When you're done, you just put it out. Kind of like a cigarette. Remember those? Yeah. I was in my 20s in the 80s, so we all smoked. That's how it was. Okay. And there is that. That is smudging. Now I'm going to take you out and show you some of the tools that we would use and supplies. Okay, so here's an assortment of things that you can use for smudging. This is an abalone shell. Came with the holder. I really want an abalone shell because I just thought, everybody always uses abalone shells in shows and stuff, and I thought it was just so cool. And I really do like the shell. However, I have to say that it's not the most practical for smudging because it gets hot. let's remember we are using fire. And holding this, especially with a loose smudge, it's hot. So I will use this as a, to hold underneath something that I'm smudging with. But I don't use it for loose smudge because it just gets too warm for my little handsies. Then we have these, I guess they're copper pots. I think copper or brass, I don't know, I think copper. They come with, usually when you buy these little charcoal diskettes, whatever you call them, this comes with it. You would light the charcoal briquette, and let me tell you, it takes a while to get it going, but you light that, and then you sprinkle your smudge over it. And again, it's metal, it gets hot. So you might want to put it in something that's not gonna, put it on a tray or something, because walking around with this in your hand, you're going to burn yourself. I'm just telling you, that's what's going to happen. Okay, this is my cauldron. Isn't it pretty? Look at the ring. Isn't that nice? And I use this for my loose sage, which is here. This is green and black sage. I think it's mixed. And I will pour some in here, light it up. I do this outside. As I told you, my husband doesn't like the smell of sage. And I will pass whatever it is I'm trying to clear through the smoke, such as crystals. A lot of times I do psychic fairs, and a lot of times I give crystals away. Sometimes I sell them. More than likely I'll give them away. And I want to make sure that they have clear energy, that it's a neutralized energy going out, not my energy going out. I want them to impart their energy upon that particular crystal, not mine. I use this mostly outside. I will also use it for ritualistic burning. And if you need to know about that, just ask me. This is my latest acquisition that my daughter gave me for Christmas. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so pretty. And I'm guessing it's an incense holder. She just thought it was awesome, and she knew I would love it. It came with these little balls, which I think are a combination of rose petals, rose hips, and resin, because it's kind of a sticky gummy kind of thing. I have yet to burn it, but it smells good. To me, I smell rose hips very, very prominently with this. And for me, rose hips means looking for better health, better nutritional habits, things of that nature. That is what rose hips for me means. So if that's what I was smudging for, I would use this. Incense. I include incense because you can definitely smudge with incense. This is a beautiful little holder that was given to me by my sister Teddy. It's a fish. See, it's fishy. Fishy. Yes. And it takes incense sticks and it stores them right in its little snout. Isn't that cute? I love it. And when you put it in there and you burn it, and all the ashes fall right onto here, so it's nice. It's like self-contained. I really like that. This is another incense holder that can do sticks. Beep. It will not catch the ash. It'll go everywhere. That's why I prefer this one. But I use cones for this more than likely. That's what I've used in the past. So, and what's really cool is when you do a cone in there, the incense smoke comes out of all these little holes. It's very, very cool. So yeah, cool. Then we have this one, and I just burned it before. And this is a waterfall incense holder. It takes these particular cones. They have to have a hole in the bottom, you see? And there's a hole in the top of this. Let me get the ash away. And there's a hole in the top of this. And when you light this up and you put it on here, the smoke comes down in a waterfall pattern. It's very relaxing. It comes with a bunch of different cones, different scents. And again, you want to try and match the scent for what your intent is. So if you're looking for, peace, calm, tranquility, you might go with a lavender cone. If you're looking to get things done, ramp up your passion, you might go with an orange cone, something like that, or some kind of citrus. You might do that. So again, match your scent or your herb to what your intent is. This is white sage, and that's just a sage bundle. Again, use it outside. My husband doesn't really care for it. Here is lavender. Lavender is so lovely. And you can burn this, you can simmer it, you can infuse oil. There's a lot of things you can do with lavender. It smells so wonderful. And again, this is for me, tranquility, peace, harmony, bringing good vibes. That's what that is. This is a mashup of things that a friend of mine made for me. The intent when I had it made was to bless the house. And it smells really nice. It's got a lot of stuff in it. Roses, rose hips, sage, a couple different kinds of sage. I believe there's juniper in there. There's cedar. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. And it smells really good when I burn it. Last one, the Samhain ritual, which was given to me by a friend when I was in England. Went to her conference. And we had, or convention, I guess you should call it, and we did a little ceremony at the Rollright Stones, which are a henge that's older than Stonehenge. She gave us each a bottle of Samhain ritual to use during Samhain, which I completely forgot I had, but I will use it this Samhain. It's for renewing your passion, renewing your faith, giving yourself a new beginning. It's all about refreshing and making anew. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so that is pretty much smudging 101. If you have any questions, or if you disagree, or maybe you have a different idea, just in the comments and let me know. Maybe you use something else for your smudge. Can you smudge with crystals? Why not? I mean, I don't think there's any wrong or right way to smudge. It's all about your intent. If you have any questions, please let me know. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope it was worth waiting for, because this was the project. It really, really, truly was. Oh my gosh. But I'm glad we got it done. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting me. You guys mean so much to me. I love my trees. I love you guys so much. You have no idea. Like, subscribe. I'm not going to tell you to hit the bell because I think that's just annoying. But I will tell you to share it with somebody that you think may need this information or was wondering. All right? Okay. I love you all. I do. I really, really do. So have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. Okay. Bye now.